this will be maybe my first trip through here on a street bike. We mostly come down here and unload four-wheelers and dirt bikes, you know, and hit the trails. So this will be a little something different for me too. Instead of being in my side-by-side this time, I'll be on my sportster. Fun trails up in here. You can come out in McDowell County, Wyoming County, and just all over, man. Probably Gilbert and Mingo County. I could connect in the trails, if you get on the Hatfield McCoy trails off of these, probably go all the way up through Kentucky and Ohio. About anywhere you want to go, I guess. Yeah, right here it is. It's called Nubbins Ridge Road. If anybody's local to West Virginia and wants to ride some good trails, I can show you where to park at and get some trails. This place is full of them up in here. Here. We used to ride this stuff at night, you know, and fly down through here, but I haven't done that in years. That's back, shit, I was probably, I want to say, probably 25, 30 years old, and I'm 51 now. Yeah, we would fly down through here on dirt bikes, and it pretty much, you know, about pitch dark. Not no more though, not unless it's a big Harley. Well, I got a headlight anyway, so I'm not really worried about having to ride in the dark. But yeah, I'm definitely going to stay on the asphalt, but I'll show some people, if you happen to be local, where to park and what direction to go if you want to hit some trails. Some fun riding, and all depends on what trails that you take, man. There's a lot of mud and deep trails, because all the trails, you know, they run downhill up here, and so you end up in the bottom where it stays wet all the time. I had a Jeep, a Cherokee one time. I took down the trails and I hit a couple of mud holes, and the water was plumb up over the hood, coming up on the windshield. If you follow this road right here that I'm on, it's called Nubbins Ridge Road. You come through Spanisburg, West Virginia. It's 3 miles from Camp Creek State Park, and you'll run across this road here. You can type it in your GPS, and it'll bring you right up here. I got rid of my side-by-side and stuff, so I'm not going to be off-roading very much this year unless I borrow my brother's four-wheeler or side-by-side. I might make a couple off-road videos. I don't know. There went another deer on my left. Little rabbit. Trying to go easy, that way the exhaust of the bike might scare them out before they jump on top of me. Up just a little bit right here to where it ain't as curvy, but it's still curvy. But coming up that mountain's the worst part of it. Pretty farmland down in here. And there's a Christmas tree farm and a few other things up in here. Burn trash right beside the road. It's like they're trying to burn some stumps out. Yeah, man, I rode up in here probably since I was 16, 17 years old. Been riding these old trails and roads for many a year. If you're going to come up here and go down in the trails, it's best to have a buddy with you, because like I say, there's some holes up here you don't look all that deep, and man, they'll bury a side-by-side or four-wheeler up. So it's best not to do it by yourself. Have somebody with you that has a winch, or somebody that can winch you out. This field here for hay. show y'all it, and then I'm gonna turn around and hit that asphalt road to go back out. Right here where the road forks. You'll see it here this way. You can pull right up in here on your left or park on the right, wherever. But this is where we normally park, is right around here where this trash can's at. You can see it. And then you can, like I say, you can park right here, and then you ride this road up probably about 3.5 or 4 miles. When you get to the top of the hill, you hang a right, and this here eventually turns to gravel, and then you'll see trails turn off on your left once you get up there a couple miles. And man, from there you can go pretty good, go about anywhere. So some fun riding, and trails are halfway decent, but this is the spot. I'm gonna get turned around here and head back out on the asphalt. It gets well, I mean, if I was to go through there, that's out of my way anyway. I'd have to go through, I'm not even for sure. I've never rode it all the way out and back home. I believe that brings you out in Wyoming County, and I'm in Mercer County. Video this on 4-wheel drive or anything, so this would be pretty new to my channel here, all this. But yeah, if you guys like this kind of stuff, you know, I mean, backcountry riding and stuff like that, and enjoying my videos, like, share, and subscribe. I'm currently trying to hit 100 subscribers. This is about all I'm shooting for right now. So that subscribe would be appreciated. And like I say, I'm just pretty much doing this all for a hobby right now. I'm not trying to monetize my channel and make any money off of it or anything. I just like getting out and riding myself, and figure I might as well bring some of you guys along with me, you know, that likes seeing the countryside and just a little bit of everything. This here, I mean, this is what I like doing, you know, back road riding and stuff like that. Whether it be, you know, on street bike or side by side or whatever, you know, it's pretty much about like a stress reliever. You just get to come out and relax and have a little bit of fun all to yourself, or you can bring some buddies with you, you know, riding and have some fun too. This might end up being a long video. I might see if I can shorten it up a little bit at the house when I'm getting into editing, or y'all tell me about how long the videos you like to watch. I'm not really for sure how long to make them myself, you know. I mean, some people, they like to kick back and, you know, watch them for half an hour or an hour at a time. And then some people like 10, 20-minute, clips. So just let me know what y'all like to see and about how long, you'd want to watch something, and I'll try and start making some videos about that length of different places. Got a bunch of flags up right there. I don't know what all kinds of different flags those are. I didn't really pay all that close attention to them, but I seen a bunch of them flying besides the American flag. Surprised I've only seen maybe 5 or 6 deer out, but then again, it's not really, dark enough for them to be coming out in the fields much yet. It seems like they come out right at sundown, and maybe half an hour or so before sunset. Right there's 2 over there on the left. On my right. Getting my right and left mixed up there for a minute, but yeah, I just seen 2 more. I'll try and point them out in the video. I'm still figuring out this Insta 360 editing that. I'm not very good at editing yet. I never have, really been much for editing anyway. Most of the time I go out and pretty much record what I'm doing and post it online. There's another deer. Starting to see some more out. About to get run over. Seen some copperheads and stuff up in here before, but I think it's still too early in the year to see them. The hot weather hasn't really, set in for the summer yet. It's been kind of hit and miss, for the last couple months. You get a warm streak, every day or 2. It'd be warm, 2 or 3 days, and then rain or temperatures drop and be pretty cool, for the rest of the week. Still kind of unpredictable, but say around July, summer will be setting in good. At the end of this road, I believe. I would try an AI edit on the Insta 360, but no, my luck, it would cut out all the best parts. So I'll probably do it myself. Been a winding little road. I think I lied to you guys earlier. I came down through here back when I had a GSXR 750, but I never did make any videos. See, I've been through here one other time on a street bike. This will turn out to be a pretty good little video. It might be a little bit lengthy, but we'll see how it turns out. Wearing a hat underneath my helmet, it's about to wear my forehead out. It's a new hat. Here's the end of the road. I think I'm going to sit here and take this hat off. It's been killing my head real quick. Take that off. Anyway. Throw it in my saddlebag. Turn out a little bit more comfortable. Bound to be a little bit better. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go back. Might as well stay on Twisted, go back down by Camp Creek Park. There's some curves right through here that'll catch you too. This is pretty curvy. steeper than what you think they are. The last time I hit them was really too early in the year, and there was a bunch of salt and stuff still on the road. I'm about to slid my bike out in one of these turns. Do a Camp Creek video another day for you guys. That way you can see the Camp Creek State Park and all that. But I think right now this is going to be a long enough video as it is, so I'll save that for another day. Back. I'm just gonna hit the interstate the rest of the way. But anyways, guys, like, share, and subscribe if you like this kind of content. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.